Today I am reviewing these Beauty Lally makeup brushes. They come in 10 pieces and you can get them in black or brown. I have the brown ones. But here's the thing I realized was when I got these that I didn't know how to use most of these. So I called my friend Hillary, who is like the most amazing makeup artist I've ever met. And I asked her if she would show me how to do these. So that is what you get to see, is how I got these. Now remember, I got these for free in exchange for my honest review.
Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is apply some, well, first we want to start with the eyes. Some people like to start with the face. I don't, because I don't want to have to deal with covering up fallout. So I like to start with the eyes and apply some primer. Otherwise all your hard work will go to waste. And you can just use your finger and dab this on, and we'll try out the concealer brush that they've included to blend everything out. It's good for blending out creams. And it doesn't matter if this is super neat or messy, because this is just the base. So we're just kind of slapping this on. Okay, so the brush that you want to use for creamy bases or creamy concealers is this flat one. And I love that it's already labeled, so you already know what to do. And just run that over everything. Get right down to the...
Okay. Just for a second, I'm going to show them that also came with this mirror. It's compact, thank you. It's just a mirror that I had to clean before I came because my kids got to it. It already had so much.
Okay, it looks a lot cleaner than the mirrors I have.
Well, I was like, shoot, we haven't done the video yet.
All right, so we were just right in the middle of blending. I feel like Bob Ross. A happy little eyeshadow. Now, Robin's eyes squint up pretty bad when she's laughing. So we're going to try and sober up a little bit. Let's see.
I was telling someone about you the other day. I can't remember who. Because they saw... We're talking about makeup. I was like, you should meet my friend Hillary. I think they said something about my picture. My picture.
Yeah.
Hillary did my makeup once in a steampunk.
That was the funnest thing ever.
We even glued cogs and stuff to my face.
We did. That was the best.
It was amazing. I have never felt prettier.
When are we going to do that again?
Right?
We need
growing out my hair.
We're working on it. Okay, we are going to do some curling of the lashes and then some mascara. But I did grab some dried out makeup wipes that I rehydrated with some water.
Make it work.
My kids lost the lid, what can I say? And we just run that right along the line of the lower lash.
I know this is completely unrelated to makeup, but while I'm doing a plug for this makeup, I also want to tell you guys one thing that Hillary is also good at is she's an artist, and her children are too. And they have this really cute shop where they sell stuff with their drawings. And they are seriously the cutest drawings you've ever seen in your life. So I'm going to have a link below to that. So make sure you check that out.
Unicorns, that's our thing.
They're so cute.
Alright, now I'm going to have you kind of look off into the distance. And up a little bit.
Like I'm at eye exam place.
1, 2, 3, 4. I usually tell people I'm going to pump 3, but I usually pump 5.
Open or close?
Open. And up. And right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good enough.
People always say that it's like they're the optometrist when you do that.
They usually, like, I have one girl. Sunny Norman, if you watch this. She always freaks out. She's like, wait, I have to blink, I have to blink. That's funny. Alright, I'm going to have you look at my nose. That's a good middle ground, so it doesn't touch up onto your eyeshadow. And this is the lovely Star Wars waterproof mascara.
Light side, people. The light side.
Which is good, because we don't want to have to deal with transfer.
I'm pretty sure the dark side is just not waterproof.
Wiggle from root to tip. This is always the most awkward positioning when you're doing makeup on other people.
Like, oh, I've got a booger sticking out.
It's like my backhand when I'm playing tennis or something. Okay, that's lovely. Now, we're gonna move on to face before we do bottom of the eyes. Okay.
This mine.
Oh yes, what am I doing? Let me just grab one. I'm just like doing my own makeup like I usually do it. Of course. Alright. Now, which is fine, I'll show you actually in comparison. The brush that I was grabbing for is this, which is by Mascara. It's a local brand. Well, she's not local, she's in St. George, but Utah. Anyway, it's a domed foundation brush. And looky here, we've got a match. So I think we're gonna be just fine. We're gonna use a cream foundation. And we're just gonna go in and tap, tap, tap.
And I'll also put links below, well, not links, but I'll also write down all the products that we use today so that if you're curious about them, you can check them out. I might do links, depends how...
Normally I would do a primer of sorts on her face, but usually I like to use primers for if you have wrinkles to fill in the fine lines so that your makeup doesn't collect in the creases. But Robin here is pretty set. She don't have no wrinkles yet, so we're just gonna...
That's because I'm only 21.
We're just gonna dive right in here and start applying.
For the record, I'll be 32 in a week.
But I have to use a primer though.
Young and hot mom.
I have my mother's angry lines.
Your mother is beautiful.
Okay, so I'm just hitting the forehead. And I don't even go all the way up to the hairline because we're going to do a contour for that. I'm hitting down the nose. On the sides of the nose.
My nose looks smaller. You're fabulous.
Well, it doesn't look smaller yet.
But you're going to.
I gotta put the contour on first.
Because I have my grandmother's nose.
My grandmother's nose. We're gonna hit kind of down here under, because usually we get a lot of redness under where our nose is. So I like to hit in there. And it goes on very quickly. This is a great brush. It's blending just fine. Oh yes, you will eat it. In fact, actually, relax your lips. There is a reason we do this. In fact, you should have exfoliated your lips. What were you thinking? Coming here for a makeover without exfoliating?
Showed you how much I know.
Quick tip. Quick tip would be, if you're gonna be wearing lipstick, after you brush your teeth, take your brush, scrub your lips, wash it off right away, and then put chapstick on right away, and then your lips will be very smooth and you won't have any like cracking or crumbling of your
That's good to know.
lipstick. And then the reason we put the foundation on the base is so that we can get a more accurate color from the lipstick that you choose to wear. You have to remember that you're layering it over the color that is already on your lips. So if you're frustrated that you bought something and it's going on darker than you thought, or it's just not
oranger than you thought,
then you need to put something to neutralize it, basically. All right, so we did the jawline here, and then I'm gonna have you look up.
my whole face or just my eyes?
What?
My whole face or just my eyes?
Just your eyes. I will tell you.
This is my neck. So you like these blue marks my kid drew on me a week ago and I cannot get them off. I'll make some this
over
yep.
here.
Yep.
I was like, your veins? I think everyone has those.
Ink stays on my skin ridiculous amounts of time, and so.
Okay, the light side has failed us, so we're gonna go in.
Sad.
We're just gonna. It's not a big deal.
It's CoverGirl's fault.
There we go. It came right off. This is why you want to keep some pads. When I say pads, I mean makeup wipes. Keep these handy to clean up anything.
And there are other pads. You can keep
everything.
Big things up too, but.
Ooh,
But maybe not so relevant to this.
Completely irrelevant. Tap, tap, tap. Now, we haven't changed brushes. We are still using... Actually, you know what? We are going to change just so we can try all of these brushes. I'm going to use what's called the shimmer brush. It's pretty much of the same makeup, meaning the brushes are dense. It's just a smaller size, which will make it easier to get in under the eye. All right, look up. with your eyes. That's your entire head. And we're just gonna go right under and follow that line that nice crisp line that we created over here with the eyeshadow. And I don't want to be blocking your face while I'm doing this.
That's okay. Just kidding. Surprising to see how to do it later.
Yes. Alright. And I'm sorry, I know this makes your eyes kind of wig out. But you really want to kind of get in there and tap, tap, tap so it blends out.
Okay. I may not have wrinkles, but this child does not sleep, so those are there.
We are covering all that up today.
This child, for the record, it's my baby, who will be 2, who still doesn't sleep.
Make a wish.
I can guess every good partners I just wished for.
Fun sleep. Yeah, if you're getting like baggy circles or dark circles, the best tip I could possibly give you would just be to like drink a ton of water.
I do love water.
Yeah. Okay, I like the brush. It's blending it just fine. We've taken 1 year off of your life.
Down to 30. Well, I guess.
All right, let's go in with the, actually, let's use the blush and bronzer. We'll try that one out for our contour
And that
shade.
one's crooked? Not crooked, what's the tapered?
Oh, yes, it's a tapered or angled brush. And you usually want to go with cooler tones of contour because you just want it to look like a natural shadow on your face. And if you don't know where to start, you just kind of start at the top of the ear and go down to the corner of the lip. I don't go all the way down, but that's just kind of the imaginary line that you want to follow. And Robin's got lots of hair, so I'm just going to part the Red Sea here.
I explained to Hillary that I showered at midnight last night, which means I woke up with hair sticking everywhere, and we just have not tamed it yet today.
Okay, give us a nice fishy face. That helps us find right where we want to place the shadowing treatment. And a lot of times when I'm doing this on the younger folk, I just don't tell them when they need to stop making the fishy face. And I have a good laugh about it to myself. But you can stop now. We got you covered. I was doing a prom makeup one time and her mom was sitting right there. Just laughing. Alright, and then I kind of like to blend it down so it doesn't just look like you have a bar sitting right here. And just use round circular motions as always. Other side. This color that I'm using is actually like a really, really dark, almost clay looking color. But what you'll find is that your skin tone really warms anything up.
So it's not going to give me a fake orange tan?
No. And the same thing goes with your eyebrows. When you're picking out shades for your eyebrows, like a powder or whatever, you want to go with cool tones because your natural eyebrow hair is naturally more cool toned. And it will just look, you don't want anyone to notice any product on your eyebrows. And Robin already has really thick eyebrows, but we'll just...
We made them really, really dark for that.
We
steampunk
did.
one.
We did. And I like go back, like, cause I learn over the years, I'm like, okay, this is what I would have done different here.
Which is funny because it still looked amazing.
I think it's because your eyebrows were just so much thicker than mine and I wasn't used to like how to treat them.
See, I've never touched my eyebrows. I need to wax so bad, it's not even funny. So we're not going to zoom in on my eyebrows because that would be rude to me.
To you.
Well, I had a girl that would do it all the time, and then she moved to Kentucky, and I've only done it once. She moved like 4 years ago. Nobody else is Sarah.
Now we're tilting the whole head back. We're just hitting under the jawbone. And blending it down. Anyone who's, well, pretty much anyone who's a mom has like double chin issues, so This
It
is how
happens.
you take care of that. You draw on a new jawline. Here's your new jawline.
Now, I did watch a video one time that totally fascinated me because they contoured down here and made it look like they were ginormous, and I was like, wow.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to try that. Do you want to do that?
I'm down for that. Roger would be like, whoa, honey. I'm like, what you want?
It's the same thing. You just draw a line.
I think it's
Generally,
fascinating.
that's for like boudoir photo shoots.
Or, every day when you have 5 kids. Why not?
Your kids would be like, Mom, are you nursing again? Are you pregnant?
Because those are the only times I have anything.
Okay, now we're gonna throw a quick contour on her nose since she mentioned she would be interested in that.
True story.
What you want to do for the nose is you go back to your concealer brush because you want something with a tight, thin line like such. And you just get a little bit on of a dark color. And you kind of start up here by the eyebrow. And you want the line to be pretty darn straight. If you have a bump, the bump will try to make your brush move. Don't let it. Keep it straight.
Do I have a bump? I don't even know.
I think no more than everyone else does. I think everyone has like a bump right here. It's probably just called the ridge of your nose. You're not like Helga or something.
We should probably also tell them we have Oakdale educations and our anatomy. Maybe
Yes.
we did not learn as much as most people do when they go to school.
I learned even less. I got my GED and that was about it. So we just did the nose contour and the phone cut out, but the only thing you missed was we took the lip brush and the medium brown transition color that we used on the crease, and we just went under the eyelid. And I was telling her about if you have glasses that you wear, you can really get away with wearing your color on your under eye down a lot farther than you think. A lot of times we just go right underneath the lash line, and then you put your glasses on, you can't really tell that you have anything on, so you can go down quite a bit with your color. And then, so that's all you missed there. Now we're moving on to the, we might as well do blush. Robin already has pretty rosy cheeks, so we're gonna go pretty light.
Thank you.
But I wanted to make sure.
Do I smile for this part? Or no?
No, not yet, because I'm just making sure. I think I didn't quite cover your cheeks with the foundation. We want to get a nice clean palette.
For the record, if I do start laughing very much or if I get embarrassed, then they are like bright red. Nothing I can do to stop it. Especially the embarrassed one, and then it's for hours. And then physically, like my cheeks will be hot for hours if I get embarrassed.
All right,
Kinda
so
bad.
blush and bronzer brush and Nikes. My blushes are in here. Oh wait, you know what? Let's just use a cream. Let's see how it holds up with the cream.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna use a peachy cream. And again, we're gonna go pretty light.
Oh, sorry.
Because also the camera was, the camera's making everything look far more saturated than it is in real life. I don't really look like the Joker. I promise. Okay, and yes, it is good to smile on this part because you want to hit the apples of the cheeks. There's a lot of different ways to do it. You can do it whatever way you want. Some people like to hit up here alongside the contour line. I like to hit where you would naturally be blushing, which is right here, so it just looks like a natural flush. And I like to kind of bring it down, just kind of like in the winter time when you go outside and your cheeks turn all rosy. That's kind of what I like to aim for. These are great because you can also use them on your lips. And that's just another cream blush from mascara. Okay, let's do eyebrows and then we'll try out some of these powder brushes to set the whole thing. So we will use the eyebrow brush. Go figure. We're just tapping it into a cool taupey brown. It's just Maybelline New York. It's not anything fancy. And we'll see how we do here. Her eyebrows are already thick, so we just really want to kind of shape them a little bit.
Thank you for not saying bushy.
No, they're definitely not bushy. I mean, thick eyebrows are in, so you really want to shoot to have eyebrows like Robin.
Oh, there you go. So now I don't have to feel guilty.
I mean, have you seen Lily Collins? The less tweezed, the better. Here we go. Just kind of filling in a little bit. A general rule is that you kind of want to start where these two lines that we drew with the contour is where you want to start your eyebrow. The closer together you draw your eyebrows in, the smaller your nose will look.
So a unibrow looks like no nose?
Yep.
Just kidding.
So if you have a larger schnoggin, then that's something you might want to try out. I don't know. I like to comb through with a spoolie. You can just get like an old mascara wand, or you can get these by the handfuls at Sephora. Use them for all sorts of fun things. Just comb it through to make sure that the product gets distributed throughout the brow. And now it just looks a little bit more polished and on purpose. Definitely not required though. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna do powder and then we'll do lips, I think. Let's take this nice fluffy powder brush. It's very soft. And I'm gonna just grab a quick translucent powder.
It's 4-year-old soft approved.
Yes. All right, this is just a HD Studio NYX translucent powder. You tap it in.
It's like smoky.
Yes,
you can
it
see
does.
that.
Tap it in and kind of do this so that it goes down into the bristles so that you're not like wasting product. And then you just lightly tap the areas where you grease up the most. Look up. So we like to hit the T-zone. We like to hit under the eye. And under the other eye. That kind of helps get rid of any creasing that might have taken place. You don't want to see like a huge clump of white on the tippy top because then that's going to end up on your face in a clump. No bueno. Do you feel like I'm hitting all the areas where you would normally get sweaty? I usually don't do over here. No. Not that kind of brush.
I just don't even pay attention. I actually, no, this is where I notice the most, is just right there.
Okay, so
yeah.
we'll go up a little bit higher towards the hairline. But yeah, I wouldn't hit too much on the sides of hair because usually we have like peach fuzz and that's just going to show up and make it look more obvious. So just kind of hit where you absolutely have to. Okay. So, where's the lip brush? We'll use the lip brush, but I kind of want to try the concealer brush. What color lips would you like today, Robin?
Anything but pink.
Let's see here. Oh, you know what? We should match your pants, but they can't see your pants.
Well, it's
Do you want to just?
the video, though.
Do you want to pick?
Wow. So what are these colors?
Those ones, that's a nude, which I do with a liner so it doesn't look like you're dead.
That's what I do too.
Yeah, you don't want to.
You probably do it much, but ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. I want that
That's a
one.
berry. Okay, let's do a berry. And we'll start with our liner. I'll wait till I get over there, huh?
Alright.
Uh-oh. Did something. Wrapping it up, people.
Oh, hey, guess what? This mirror has the close-up part too. Did not know that till now. Surprise!
Why did they even put that on there?
So that Robin can look at Hillary's work and be like, dang, I'm hot.
Alright, so for lips, especially like if you're going for a dark berry lip, you want to start with a really nice sharpened lip liner.
Okay, now what do I do?
You want to start out with like an exaggerated smile like this, so that it's fairly easy to just get, because if you just start, you're gonna like, it's gonna skip over any cracks and stuff that you have. Robin, you're being such a good model. Normally, this does not take me this long to do makeup. We've had a lot of technical issues.
We might be dragging things out a little bit.
And it always goes faster when you're doing it on yourself because you're familiar with your own features and you're familiar with the products that you have and things like that. If you have really, really thin lips, you can kind of cheat and go outside the line a little bit and just kind of bring it back up once you get to the corner. And any mistakes that you make, don't freak out, because this can be intimidating, using a pencil and drawing a line on your face. We just clean it up with the handy dandy concealer brush. We'll get back to that in a second though.
I'm thinking I'm gonna slobber everywhere.
No.
Oh, holding it still is like.
Just kidding. Okay, so you really want to layer the products. This is fresh, I promise. I got it this morning.
You're good.
This one's not fresh.
Really?
Okay, so you want to take some toilet paper. This is half ply. And you're just gonna press it on there. We're just trying to get off any excess oils so that we're just leaving behind pigment. This is gonna help it stay on longer.
The things you learn.
Okay, I don't know if I want to, we'll try. We'll see how this goes. It is a lip brush. I just usually do it straight from the bullet, so. Oh, but you know what? That's kind of nice. It probably goes on a bit smoother. You can get more precision because my lipstick is kind of worn down and the brush is more precise. So that's kind of nice. I like that.
Soundtrack.
What would this video be with that little background music? Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, now we want to do the same process. This is how I get through sacrament meeting without my lipstick coming off.
I always wondered.
Okay, now if you want super duper staying power, then you'll hit it with a powder. Usually I like to hit it with I just go over the top with a powder that matches. It's the closest match. So if you have like a pink or red eyeshadow, you can do that. And it gives it like a really nice matte look. But since those are tucked away and under the camera, we're just gonna take the flat concealer brush. I'm just getting it a little bit wet on my makeup wipes here. Dabbing it into the translucent powder that we used on the face earlier. Like I said, the powders and the creams, everything has multi-purposes, so you can just tap that on. Make sure to get like where your lips touch, because that's where the slobber happens. I got your tooth. And that's it. So, okay, I think that's pretty much it. Did you forget anything?
I don't think so. Oh, other side.
Not the close side.
I think it's amazing. I haven't felt this pretty long time. Thank you, Hillary. So, what would you tell us is your general opinion about these brushes? They're decent?
They are definitely decent. When I first started out doing makeup, I was using like $1 elf brushes. And I'd say these are nice because they come in a pack. They come in a cute little container, which is nice for traveling. And they're really good quality. I felt like they blended really well. I think you can get away doing a great look with these brushes. So yeah.
Now, tip: wash your brushes first. Hillary
Yes.
will tell you that bad things happen when you don't wash your brushes
Bad
first.
things happen. I ordered my first set of professional makeup brushes, and they came and they totally smelled like chemicals, and I didn't care because I was so excited. Used them and I ended up in the hospital. My face was all puffy and blown up. So wash those brushes.
Thank you again for watching. And like I said, I got these for free in exchange for my review. And I'll put a link to purchase them if you are interested. And I'll also have a list of products that we used. That list probably won't be up for a couple days, but the link
It's a long
purchase,
list.
but the link to purchase will be. So have a good day.